Hey guys, welcome to another session of FFBE JP. So today we're going to be taking on Weltall-Id, Xenogears challenging event. Now, I can't read that in Japanese, but in the pink words there, I think it's something like heated battle, near the beach, or something like that. That's what I read there. Anyways, Weltall-Id, it's Id's gear from Xenogears. 20 energy. Here are the missions. Complete the quest, you get this rod or staff. Evoke 2 espers. So 2 espers, you get 10,000 raid coins. Defeat him with a limit burst, you get 2 tickets, and 5 units or less, you get a 5% trust removal. We're gonna go into this, try to get all the missions, obviously. Here's gonna be my team here. We got a Weaken Rain, and he's gonna be our tank, obviously, and Ayaka is going to be our healer slash stop cure and stop resist if we need it. Rain can also resist stop as well, or cast resist to stop, and status ailments. CG Nicole for our buffer. We got Kurosame here as our damage dealer, our sole damage dealer really. Here's the gear for him. He's got 915 attack, 1163 magic, and he's gonna be our hybrid attacker and also a summon gauge sacrifice. So him and Makina both can sacrifice their own life to fill the summon gauge fully, which is what we're going to take advantage of to cast those evoke those 2 espers. And our Makina here is going to be our break and support and damage and imperil if we can even get to that. But anyway, so that's my team. Let's go and let's do this. Alrighty, so I think on the first turn here, we're gonna go with dual white magic and then re-raise our 2 sacrifices. That's weird calling them sacrifices, but that is what they do. So first things first, we're gonna sacrifice, I think we're gonna sacrifice Kurosame. We're gonna get his, because he would become the most useful at the end here. So we're gonna sacrifice him first. Full Esper gauge. And we'll evoke first Esper on the second turn. We're going to break attack and magic with Makina. So that's a 70% break on the first turn, and second turn becomes like I think 55%, and then third turn it becomes like 50% or 45%. Either way, it's good. So first turn is always going to be like, you know, he's going to do no damage to us. We're also going to get our limit burst up here. So let me try giving us magic and also increase limit fill gauge rate and also damage mitigation. Alright, hey Lorraine man, welcome back to channel. This is awesome music. So first things first, I'm going to use Rain's status ailment resistance. Now this is a 3-turn status ailment resistance plus stop resistance. So it's like an enhanced version of Mystia's move. So yes, it's 3 turns, and it's a cooldown skill, 3-turn cooldown, but also lasts 3 turns, so you can cycle it infinitely. So I'm gonna do that on the first turn here. Anyways, he's trying to paralyze us there, and he can't because we have status ailment protection, which is awesome. Alright, so that was round 1 there. So we can now evoke our first Esper. So I'm going to use Kurosame to do that. So first Esper is evoked, and we just need the second one. So Makina is going to sacrifice himself now for the summon gauge as well, fully. And I believe he still has revive. Yep, he does. So we're gonna do that. Alright, since Makina has killed himself now, we gotta do our debuffs, our buffs again on at least Makina. So I'm gonna actually cycle re-raise on Ayaka and re-raise on Awakened Rain, because Rain is gonna be tanking everything for us right now. And we're gonna use... let's use magic cover. Yeah, magic cover is the way to go. And for CG Nicole, second round here, I'm gonna go defense and spirit buffs. So at least one of the missions are done right now. Actually, no, I'm gonna provoke first, I think. Oh no, magic tank is fine. Magic tank is fine. So Makina is paralyzed because remember we did kill him without the status ailment protection. And we can't get it back up until 3 turns later. So Makina's gonna have to live with just Isunaga with Ayaka, and Ayaka heal everyone. Alright, so we do have another Esper to evoke. So that's the second Esper. Double checking the missions here. Yes, 2 Espers. Kill with limit burst in 5 turns or less. Alright, so second Esper goes now. And since Kurosame doesn't have any supportive aspects, being our soul damage dealer and evoker is a good plan. We do need to break him on the next turn, so we gotta make sure that Makina is safe. So again, let us start buffing now attack and also up our damage mitigation again. Alrighty, and then let's go with Ayaka here and Isunaga, and let's heal everyone. And because he still has his attack broken, but let's keep that broken here. He's not dangerous until you hit a certain threshold anyway, so it should be okay. And let's see, Awaken Rain, we got one more turn before we can up our status ailment protection. So let's go with Provoke now. Let's soak up all the damage. Alrighty, so far so good. So now we're gonna make Kurosame an absolute beast by buffing himself up. Alright, so we also need our limit burst, so I have to keep that in mind. But I'm gonna buff himself up. And let's see here. His attack is at 1375, magic at 1657. We can deal significant damage if we break his defense and spirit, especially from a hybrid damage dealer. And this is 70% break on first turn, which is an incredible break. Especially doesn't really cost him much, especially he gets his MP back every time he uses it. So Makina is a really good unit if you consider pulling for him in the future. Let us up our we still have Provoke and Magic Tank up. Let us get our status ailment protection up. And for Ayaka here, let us go back to cycling re-raise. So we're gonna re-raise, let's say re-raise Kurosame, re-raise Makina, because I think Rain and her still have it. Yep, they do. So I'm gonna hit hard on the next break turn. So first things first, I'm gonna use physical damage mitigation, and this is not global damage mitigation. This is 20% physical damage mitigation, and if the entire party gets hit by physical attacks, Makina has, I think, 30% chance to counter with a physical attack, which is really awesome. Let's see here. What should we do? Let us go dual cast his skills here. Let's go with another maybe defense and global damage mitigation. So his global damage mitigation, his buffs for defense and spirit also fill the limit burst gauge. So you can see that filled. So really shouldn't do anything to Rain here. Alright, so we got a lot of counters going on here. As you can see, Makina is doing his physical counter, and that was all for strategy as well for the limit burst crystals. So now we can actually break his defense and spirit, and we can attack him with Kurosame Now, amazing thing is now Kurosame also, with that buff that he did, he also imbues himself with ice. So on the next turn, if I use Makina's Imperil, we'll have 60% Ice Imperil on Weltall-Id. So let's see how much damage this does. So about 30%, and again, no chaining, just pure Kurosame. Epic guy here. Alright, let's go and double check. Alright, we need to re-raise Ayaka and Rain again, because we could have taken him down to a threshold right now without me knowing it. So Rain and Ayaka herself. Let's see here. Rain needs to provoke and magic tank at the same time. We're gonna magic tank because we have physical damage mitigation and global damage mitigation and defense buff, so we're gonna take on magic. Yes, Lorraine, Kurosame is awesome. Alright, we're gonna buff both defense and spirit, and this also fills our limit burst gauge. So now we have 2 people, and Kurosame is almost at his limit burst as well, and Ayaka as well. So we're gonna get some good stuff here going, guys. Alright, we should get some limit burst gauge filled here. Yes, we got it. So I think he should be dead in this next turn here, in one shot. Let me double check. So we need to kill him with a limit burst. Yes, if we do that, he's gone. He's a goner for sure. We're gonna save Makina's limit burst as a backup plan in case I don't kill him in this turn. What I'm gonna do is actually imperil his ice though. Imperil him with ice and use Makina to finish him off with an ice limit burst. It will do a lot of damage, and I'm also going to use Awaken Rain's move here. We should be safe because we do have magic cover, and we'll run our other guys if we need it. So let's go, guys. Let's try this out. Alright, not quite there yet. It's okay. At least we kept Makina's limit burst, so we should be okay coming up. Also using Kurosame's limit burst, he gets even a bigger buff, so you can see that now. It's like 1490 attack, 1700 magic. So if he doesn't kill, if Weltall-Id doesn't kill us in this next turn, I think he's in big trouble, guys. Which is good, that's what we want. And let us re-raise though. Re-raise a couple guys. So let's see who we have re-raise on. Ayaka has it. Rain still has it. Kurosame still has it. Makina still has it. So everybody has it. So I'm gonna re-raise CG Nicole, and then I'm just gonna heal. And for CG Nicole himself, I think let's use his limit burst, because it also buffs everything pretty high, and it recovers HP and MP at the same time. Alright, here we go, guys. Now he's gonna try to take us down, but he can't really do anything here. Alright. Look at all that countering, man. This team is nuts. Alright, he's at 19%. We should be able to finish him off now. Again, Kurosame is a beast at the moment. Let's see what he's at. He has Broken, he has Imperils. Yeah, Kurosame will be able to one-shot this guy, no problem. But we're gonna use Makina's finish limit burst here to get our limit burst kill. And I think Ayaka, we may as well just use their limit burst anyway. Yes, so limit burst kill, and then we're done here. So that's it, guys. That should be all missions. Oh man, I love those Type 0 guys, man. Those guys are freaking beast. They have really good synergy. Alright guys, that is it. All missions, Weltall-Id, Xenogears challenging event. So if you're watching this on YouTube, thanks again for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.